2025 is calling. Be ready to restart your life with a new journey.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, I'm so happy to have you here, especially because this is my favorite video of the year, honestly, because it's something that I genuinely do every single year. I love creating vision boards or dream boards, whatever you want to call it. It makes me so excited and inspired for the new year. It gives me something to look forward to, and it's truly a visual representation of all of my goals. I actually have an entire lifestyle glow up playlist that you can go ahead and check out, because I do recommend watching that before you watch this video, since I'll be covering things like my 30 goals and intentions for 2025, which is something that I will be kind of using in this video to create my dream board. By the way, I also did an entire sit-down vision board making session that you can play in the background while you're creating your vision board. And I play really nice, relaxing, lo-fi, chill music in the background, so it's a whole vibe. It's like having your own vision board party right at home. If you don't have anyone to make your vision board with you, we can make ours together, so that video will also be linked in. There is something truly so magical about creating a vision board. When it comes to vision boards, it can literally come across as it just being all pretty pictures, but this is simply not the case. It is not this wishy-washy thing that we do where we stick pictures and expect it to come true. Absolutely not. It is a visual representation of all of your dreams and goals. In my goals and intentions for 2025, that was basically my roadmap to what I used to creating my dream board for 2025. And if you've never done one before, or you just want to elevate your vision board this year, definitely keep watching this video, because I truly do have the ultimate vision board guide. Creating a dream board is a fun, creative, and powerful way to visualize your goals and manifest your dreams. In fact, in this video, I'll be sharing with you 3 of the vision boards that I made. The first one is the traditional vision board, which is one of my favorites. I frame mine and have that hung up where I can see it. It's my daily reminder of all of my dreams and my goals. Next up, this year, I did a digital vision board, and that one is on my iPad, and I will actually share with you in a little bit why I did this one. And last up is something that I'm so obsessed with, and that is my vision board. And that is my vision board bingo card for 2025. I will have all of the details linked down below if you'd like to do similar things. I'll absolutely love how mine turned out, and this is literally going to be my daily reminder of the incredible year that I am manifesting. So before we start, I just wanted to share with you a little recap of some things that I did have on my 2024 vision board that I did manifest. First up, travel was a prominent feature on this board, and it was because I did not travel in like 5 years. I had absolutely no plans of traveling this year, but the opportunities truly did align. So I went to 3 different countries. I went to Dominican Republic, I went to Puerto Rico, as well as St. Thomas. I went on a cruise, I went on a tropical getaway, as well as New York for fall. So that was a lot of traveling that I did this year, considering that I have not done that in so long. Next up, something that I did not anticipate happening this year at all was moving in and creating my own home. I actually have a kitchen and a bedroom here. I got to create the first part of my dream kitchen, which I did do a whole video on, so you guys can go ahead and check it out, as well as my shower. And I think that that was so insane, because it's definitely not something that I started off this year thinking, but it's something that I truly believe that I did manifest. Next up, we have some books across here. At this point in time of making this board, I have not read at all. I read over 40 books this year, and what is so funny is that I started collecting books with pink spines, and I really do think it was subconsciously because of this picture. I also had a gift for my birthday across here, and while I did this video last year, I mentioned that I did want to have a party or some sort of celebration for my birthday, which is not something I did before, and I actually did. I had a whole catamaran party with some of my best friends. So those are some items that were on my vision board that actually came to pass and that I manifested. So first up, something I recommend is choosing your word of the year. My word for 2025 is explore. And before you think it's just about travel, no, it's not. I truly feel as if the word explore sets the tone for curiosity, growth, and adventure in all aspects of life. For instance, exploring dating, which is something that I've talked to you about in my previous videos. You know, actually going on dates, making an effort to date. I want to explore new hobbies like candle making and going to new cooking classes. For my career, I want to explore different ideas for my business. I want the word explore to be my guiding word for 2025, and whenever new opportunities come forward, I'm going to be saying yes, and like I mentioned, I'm going to be exploring all of these new aspects of my life. Next up is reflecting on the goals and intentions that you would like for the new year. If you have not checked it out, go watch my own goals and intentions because I actually do separate these into categories, which I think would be so useful. And that would be health, career, financial, relationships, and social, travel and adventure, hobbies, and creativity. This is so important because it allows you to reflect on what you would like to achieve in 2025. That video goes into so much more detail about this, so I will have it linked so you could go ahead and check it out. The next step is to gather your supplies, and I could not be doing this without my In Your Dreams magazine, which is the perfect vision board, dream board magazine. It has over 300 aesthetically beautiful pictures that you can select as a base for your dream board. And if you are familiar, I actually did create this magazine because I truly felt as if it had a lack of beautiful magazines where you can find pictures for to kind of set the tone for your board. I have an in-depth review of this vision board magazine that you can go ahead and also check out because I also did use so many pictures from it, as you will see. It also has manifestation checks, which I love sticking onto my vision board because I love writing in a figure of money that I would like to manifest in the new year. Now that we have our magazine, let's gather the rest of our supplies. So if you are doing a physical dream board, you're going to need some sort of poster board or cork board. I actually love doing mine and framing it, and I normally just take out the picture in the frame and stick at the back of it. But you can also cut out a board to fit the frame that you have. Next up, you're going to need things to stick your images onto, so that could be glue, scissors, scotch tape, or pins if you're using a cork board. You can also use any markers or stickers if you'd like to add anything. If you're using magazines, the biggest tip that I have is to use a box cutter because it makes it so easy to cut out all of your pictures, especially pictures that may be in the corners or in the middle of the page. Once you have all of your supplies to actually create your board with, I love creating an inspiring little nook for me to actually work on my vision board. I would like candles, play relaxing music. I also pour myself a nice little drink. I also wear cozy clothes, and it's so important to keep distractions at a minimum, so I really would not have my phone that much around me unless I'm consulting my list, because I don't want to be talking to other people or just messaging or randomly scrolling, because that is going to distract me and break my focus and concentration while I'm creating my beautiful dream board for the new year. So now we have everything set and it's time to select your images. So I'm going through the In Your Dreams magazine to cut out images that reflect my dreams and goals for 2025. I love focusing on how I feel when I see certain images. In this magazine, there's also affirmation cards and quotes that I'm cutting out to add to my dream board. Something that I always do is select a color palette that is beautiful to me and something that I will actually enjoy looking at every single day. It truly has to be a selection of images that is aesthetically pleasing for me to look at. Once I selected my pictures from my magazine, I also went ahead and printed some images from Pinterest, like really nice trendy quotes, images with people inside of it, just because it can add to my visualization process whenever I look at this. So now that you have all of your pictures and quotes, it is time to assemble your board. Now there's truly no real rule when it comes to this. Some people like to arrange all of their items and then stick it. For me, I actually just start sticking things as it calls out to me, and then it eventually turns out so amazingly. Like, I'm obsessed with my board this year, and it's not even something that I laid out and intentionally planned out how it was going to look. This was truly how it just all came together. So when I finished my vision board, I actually took pictures of it. I have it on my phone, as well as I placed it as the background of my laptop, so I could literally see this every single time I use my laptop. And that is another way to actually hone in and focus on your vision board and really have it working on your subconscious mind. And I know that the more I see it, the more I will start to open up to see the opportunities that will help me manifest these things. I mentioned to you before that I love framing my board, and I'm actually putting this on the shelves in my room so I can see this every morning when I wake up and at night before I go to sleep. And I want to share with you some little items from my vision board for this year so you can kind of have an idea of some of my goals. So first up, this represents dating. So we have hands at a dinner and then hands holding matcha and coffee, which is something that I am manifesting because I'm truly entering my dating era this year. I also do have a podcast little picture here because I want to actually start back my dating podcast, which I did start last year, but I'm actually going to commit to it and do that this year. So you can go ahead and look forward to that. I also have Chanel brands. This is my favorite dream luxury brand, and I have this to represent the luxury that I want in my life. Next up, I have some hosting things, food and drinks, because I really do want to host, especially since I have my new home now. I really would like to host something like Friendsgiving or just an outdoor party. So we have some books at the top here, as well as a bookshelf, because I do want to start displaying my books and having an actual bookshelf. I have a little white pumpkin because I went to New York this fall, and I feel like if that is something that I want to do every year just for myself, because it is my favorite season. I also have in some home elements like these spice jars here, as well as this bed and some furniture, because I do have some finishing touches that I want to add to my home. I also have lots of quotes that I got from Pinterest. So I have, I'm entering my rich girl era, I want it, I manifest it, I get it, as well as old ways won't open new doors, because I feel like if it really ties into my word of 2025. And speaking of that, I do have Explore over here. This was from the magazine, and I love that it had like these Scrabble finish to it. I have every experience is working in my favor, a new era of me. All of these just tie into my word of the year, as well as my dreams and my goals. Across here is where I have a little secret corner that I was telling you guys about, and I still have to fill in my manifestation check. Every time I see this, it makes me so happy. I am obsessed with it. It has to be my favorite vision board that I've done. And also there is a size difference, as you can see. And last year was the first time I actually framed my vision board in an actual really gorgeous frame, and I loved it so much that I did it bigger. So this is the size comparison between the two of them, and I actually do love this size better. And this is what I have on the background of my laptop, and for my phone I just took a section of it, and that is going to be my wallpaper. So this is how my gorgeous 2025 dream board turned out. It is absolutely stunning, and like I mentioned, if you want to see me actually making this, you can go ahead and check out the video that I made. Next up, let us talk about digital vision boards. If this is something that is more your style and preference, I actually did an entire fitness one on my iPad, and this one is all about fitness and wellness, because I use my iPad every single time I'm working out, whether it's doing my HIIT and Pilates workouts on my mat or on my walking pad where I would watch YouTube videos or Netflix. So my iPad truly signifies wellness and fitness, and because I'm using it every single day, every single time I turn it on to do my workouts, I constantly see all of this inspiration that makes me really want to commit to my workouts if I wasn't feeling to do it, or if I wasn't feeling to get in my 10K steps. This definitely beyond motivates me. I also did include like these goals, which was 10K steps daily, 15 minutes Pilates, hydrate, eat well, and take my vitamins. I absolutely love how this digital dream board turned out, and I have been using it for the past few days, and it's something that I have been truly obsessed with. I got all of my pictures on Pinterest, so you can go ahead and search like fitness, and the only thing I made was the actual steps that I personally wanted to do every single day. So that's the only thing that I added in myself after. I love seeing the food and the lemon water and the salads, because those are things that I'm aspiring towards. You can put the pictures together on Canva or any sort of photo editing app. You can use Procreate on your iPad. You can use Goodnotes. You can basically use anything that is available to you or that you're comfortable with when it comes to creating your digital dream board. So I did not include a lot of fitness and wellness things on my physical dream board, because like I mentioned to you, my iPad is synonymous with my fitness journey, with my wellness journey. So I really did think that creating a full fitness, wellness vision board was the perfect thing for my iPad. And last up, something I am so beyond excited for, and that is vision board bingo. So this basically is like bingo, but with your dreams and goals for 2025. I actually did mine, and of course it is cute and pink. I will have a blank template linked down below, so you can go ahead and print it out and fill in your own details if that is something that you would like. You can print it out, or you can even have it on your iPad, which is something that I did. However, I do like having the idea of printing it out and putting it in my scrapbook or in my 2025 journal or something like that. So either way, I am just obsessed with this concept because it is a fun and interactive way to create and engage with your goals and dreams for the new year. So it combines the traditional concepts of a vision board with the playful structure of a bingo card. It honestly makes me so excited whenever I look at this. And it really does make this entire process of making dream boards and vision boards so much more engaging, because now you got to play this fun little game that has so many of your dreams and goals on it. So I did include some of the goals that I already mentioned on my vision board bingo card, and I am so excited to check those off so I could literally have a bingo at the end of this year. So I have mine on my Goodnotes app. Some things I have on it is taking a cooking class, running a 5K for charity, building a 500-piece puzzle, buying a luxury perfume, my vitamin routine, going on a solo adventure, taking a dance class, hosting at my home. Those were some of the things I included on my 2025 vision bingo card. You guys, I am so excited. You can add words to it. You can add images instead. I think I'm gonna add some images after and just do a combination of words and images because it's gonna look very cutesy, very mindful, very demure, just very obsessed. And you wanna balance your goals out because you don't want it to only be very serious. You want to have some easy, accomplishable wins, and then you want to have the more ambitious goals. So for me, something easy would be taking a cooking class, whereas something a little bit more ambitious would be reading 50 books or building my 500-piece puzzle. One thing you can also do is add in your word of the year. So I might go ahead and add in explore. So when you accomplish something on your vision board bingo card, you can scratch it off, you can stamp it, you can color it in. So at the end of the year, when you look at it, you can see how many things you have checked off of your vision board bingo card. If you are able to complete an entire row or a diagonal or whatever the case may be, you can definitely treat yourself to something fun or relaxing or something that is on your wish list. This gamified approach and playfulness definitely relieves some of the pressure that you may feel when it comes to fulfilling your dreams and goals. And I love the element of fun that it adds in because I truly can't wait to start playing my 2025 vision board bingo. Let me know which was your favorite type of vision board in this video. Was it the physical, traditional vision board? Was it a digital one? Or was it the vision board bingo card? Comment down below and let me know. All of the links and videos I mentioned will also be linked down below so you can go ahead and check it out. Thumbs this video up if you enjoyed it and if you want to see more videos like these, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss anything fun I have planned for 2025. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel throughout 2024, and I can't wait to see you next year. Bye! Mwah.